morning, children. So today we are going to revise chapter 8 from history, the first empire, Ashoka the Great. In this chapter, we'll revise today the two topics, the Mauryan administration and the main principles of Ashoka's Dhamma. So let's get started.
So we are going to revise the first topic of chapter 8 of history, the Mauryan administration. Children, before we start the revision of this topic, first of all, I'll tell you the meaning of dynasty and then we'll talk about the Mauryan rulers also. After that, we'll start the revision of Mauryan administration. Meaning of dynasty means when members of the same family become rulers one after another, then the family is called a dynasty. The Mauryan dynasty had three great rulers, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara and the Ashoka the Great. Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of Mauryan dynasty. This you people have seen in the beginning of the video also. His son was Bindusara and Bindusara's son was Ashoka. Ashoka was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya. Bindusara is the father of Ashoka and Chandragupta Maurya is the grandfather of King Ashoka. These are the three rulers of Mauryan dynasty, Chandragupta Maurya, then Bindusara and then King Ashoka. Now the first topic, the Mauryan administration. Most of the information about the Mauryan administration is given in Arthashastra, that is written by Chanakya. Children, Chanakya was the guru of Chandragupta Maurya. And another book is Indica, which is written by Megasthenes. The first point is central government. There are 4 points in the Mauryan administration that we'll revise. First is the central government. Second is the provincial government. Third is the revenue system. And fourth is the military administration. Now we'll start with the first point. Central government. King was the highest authority in central government. He was assisted by a council of ministers. All these ministers were wise and loyal. Each minister was individually responsible for his department and all are very loyal. Second is the provincial government. The whole empire was divided into 4 provinces, that is Magdha, Takshila, Ujjain and Swaranagari. Third point is revenue system. Land revenue was the chief source of income. It was 1/6 or 1/4 of the total produce. Taxes were also collected from mines, forests, cattle and professional taxes. The main source of the revenue system is the 1/6 or 1/4 of the total production. Fourth point is the military administration. Children, Chandragupta Maurya maintained a very huge army of 6 lakh infantry. Now the meaning of infantry. Soldiers, those who fight on foot on land. That is called infantry. 30,000 cavalry. And cavalry means the part of the army that fought on horses. That is called cavalry. And the infantry? Soldiers, those who fight on foot on land. And 9,000 elephants. There was an efficient network of spy system also. And these spices kept the emperor informed about all the important matters. So this is the Mauryan administration. We have revised the 4 points in the Mauryan administration. First is the central government. Second is the provincial government. In central government, king is the highest authority. Provincial government was divided into 4 provinces. Third is the revenue system. Land revenue was the chief source of income. And fourth is the military administration. Chandragupta Maurya maintained a very huge army. So these are the 4 points of Mauryan administration. Now the second topic is main principles of Ashoka's Dharma. What is Dharma? It is Dharma also or Dhamma also. Both are same. Now, what is the meaning of this? Dhamma means the set of moral principles. Ashoka's Dhamma is the Pali form of Sanskrit word. Dharma means set of moral principles. Now, what are the main principles of Ashoka's Dhamma? There are 7 principles, children. Main principles. Here 5 are written there. First is the proper treatment of young ones. Second is pure life. Third is truthfulness. Fourth is tolerance. Fifth is charity. Now apart from these 5, sixth is respect of elders and the 7th is ahimsa also. So we'll start with the first point, the first principle of Ashoka's Dhamma, that is proper treatment of young ones. Elders, officers and superiors should be polite and kind to their young ones. This is the principle of Ashoka's Dhamma. According to Ashoka, everyone should be polite and kind also. Second point is pure life. Ashoka wanted a pure life and pure and simple life. He wanted peace in his empire. First, he wanted the pure and simple life, and second is the peace. Third is truthfulness. Ashoka says, speak the truth, never tell lie. He has to focus on the truth. According to Ashoka, people should always speak the truth, never tell lie. Fourth is the tolerance. In one of his edicts, now here is a word comes, edicts. Now edicts means orders issued by a ruler. That is called edicts. So in one of Ashoka's edicts, according to him, he says, one should honor one's own sect but should not criticize other religion. Means we should respect, we should honor each other's religion. We should not criticize any of the religion. Means according to Ashoka, in the tolerance, he says one should honor one's own sect but should not criticize other religion. Fifth is charity. Now according to Ashoka, the biggest charity is to give education to the illiterate people, money to the poor and knowledge of dharma to everyone. Means there are 3 things in the charity according to Ashoka. We should do 3 things. First is give education to the illiterate people. Second, give money to the poor. And third, knowledge of dharma to everyone. He has to focus on these three things in the principles of dharma. Next, number 7 also. Number 6 is respect of elders. Ashoka advised people to respect their elders, like children obey their parents and students respect their teachers also. Last is ahimsa. Ashoka was against the killing of animals. After Kalinga war, he became a strict vegetarian. So these are the main principles of Ashoka's Dharma. First is the proper treatment of young ones. Second is the pure life. Third is truthfulness. Fourth is tolerance. And fifth is charity. These are the 5 main principles of Ashoka's Dharma. And what is Dharma? It is a set of moral principles. It is a Pali form of Sanskrit word dharma, and that means the set of moral principles. Now today's work, question number 1 is write one word answer. And the first is son of Chandragupta Maurya is the Bindusara. Second, grandson of Chandragupta Maurya, that is King Ashoka. Third is capital of Mauryas, that is Pataliputra. This is question number 1. Question number 2 is write 4 points on modern administration, and in that you will write the 4 points which we have revised. Central government, then second is the military administration, third is the provincial government, and the fourth is revenue system. Question number 3 is what are the main principles of Ashoka's Dharma? You will write all the 5 main principles. First is the proper treatment of young ones. Second is pure life. Third is truthfulness. Fourth is tolerance. And fifth is charity. So children, these are the 3 questions. First question I am giving you here in the video. Question number 2 and question number 3 you will get in the PDF file. So that's all for today. Be happy. Keep smiling. Bye-bye.